Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to the CWS Season 4, Episode 9. We are kicking things off this episode with Backlash 2003. Oh boy, I am looking forward to this. I've not seen Backlash 2003 for about a couple of years now, I believe. We have Rock versus Goldberg in a first-time ever match, and we have Brock Lesnar defending the WWE Championship against John Cena. We'll get to him later. But with that all being said, let's get to our first matchup, shall we? I think we will. So, we've just had our first matchup, which is Los Guerreros taking on Team Angle for the tag team titles. This was a fun matchup. It was entertaining. You know, Los Guerreros and Team Angle, Charlie Haas and Shelton Benjamin, for those who are in the know, not in the know. This was entertaining. It was really fun matchup between these four men. Los Guerreros lose the match after a sneaky pin with the legs underneath the ropes for Team Angle, sorry. But then Los Guerreros basically just turn around and steal the tag team titles. It was funny as shit. It was the funniest shit ever. So yeah, it was fun. We had Test and Tori Wilson. I never said Tony Storm then. Fuck's sake. Tori Wilson and Test talking in the back. Basically, he's been a creepazoid. Mr. Test was. And we had Sable just have a look around and then go back into the locker room she was in. Then we had got the one and only Sean O'Haire taking on Rikishi. What an interesting dynamic. Like, I loved Sean O'Haire's character at this time. Like, I remember it being very Preacher-esque, but teaming him with Piper kind of killed him. I'm not gonna lie. It was really bad. Like, he couldn't talk, but bring Piper in? Really? Ugh. But he does win his match against Rikishi Fatu. Obviously building off the feud from Snooker and Piper back in the day. So yeah, kind of entertaining. We just had Stacy Keibler and Sable talking in the background, talking about what happened with Test and Tori Wilson. And now we've got RVD and Kane, the original odd couple. One lights weed, one lights fire. However will they get along? Well, I just explained it to you guys. But no, we are going to have a World Tag Team title match coming up tonight. So yeah, let's not waste any more time and get to our next matchup. It's Eric Bischoff? Oh, it's Chief Morley in a referee outfit. Oh my god, it's RVD and Kane versus the Dudley Boys with him as the ref. Oh god, let's get to this one. So we just had the World Tag Team title match between RVD and Kane versus the Dudley Boys with Chief Morley as the special guest referee. I tried to get it out, I'm sorry. This was okay. Like, this was a good matchup between the two tag teams, but Chief Morley was being an absolute fucking asshole. You know, gets involved. Low blows are Kane because they're trying to, he's trying to give the Dudley Boys the tag team titles, but it doesn't happen. Morley then clotheslines Bubba Ray Dudley. Devon gets on his ass like he owed him, like Chief Morley owed him money, and Devon just battered the piss into him and then gets 3D'd out the ring. Lance Storm makes his return after 3 weeks and immediately gets Bubba bombed, and then RVD wins with the 5-star frog splash onto Devon. It was a fun matchup. It was entertaining as well. Then we had Stacy Keibler and Tori Wilson having a bit of a scrap because of Test, of all people. Well, more Sable trying to stir the shit between Stacy and Tori. So now we have got Jazz and Trish Stratus for the Women's Championship. Okay, I forgot Jazz was on the card, and I do remember that she was really good. You know, she is a really good wrestler back in the day, so let's check this out. So we just had Jazz versus Trish for the Women's Championship. This was a fun matchup. Trish is the champion leading out of Wrestlemania this year, 2003. And Jazz basically just teaches her a lesson about wrestling and gets destroyed. Jazz is the new Women's Champion. Then we have Big Show and Rey Mysterio of all people. This is the infamous moment where Big Show just picks him up and just smashes him onto the ring post whilst he's on the stretcher, which was fucking impressive, I'm not gonna lie. But obviously, Big Show wins. But, you know, it's fucking Rey Mysterio versus Big Show. Of course, Big Show's gonna win this matchup. It's one of them. But it was just impressive to see Big Show literally lifting Ray up and just smack him into the ring post. It was like, what the fuck? So we are also getting ready for one of our main events, which is a 6-man tag between Jericho, Ric Flair, and Triple H, taking on Kevin Nash, fuck's sake, Peter, Kevin Nash, Shawn Michaels, and Booker T. So let's get to our next matchup. So we just have Brock Lesnar versus a heel John Cena for the WWE Championship. This was entertaining. Brock is basically grappled to the floor and is walked over for a little bit of the match for a while. And then Brock just gets up and just goes, "Me Brock Lesnar, me attack John Cena, me F5 him and win." Pretty much is what fucking happened, to be honest with you. You know, he is basically just a fucking meathead when it comes to this, in this day and age of the WWE run. He does just, me Brock Lesnar. It does help that he would have Paul Heyman talking for him as well, you know, when he in this run and when he came back, I'm not gonna lie. But the match is really fun and entertaining, and this is one of the last times we see Cena as a heel, because he'd be a babyface for the longest time. Until last Saturday. I will have a link to the Elimination Chamber review if you want to see my actual reactions to watching Cena turning heel live, because holy shit. So yeah, that is an interesting dynamic. Cena being a heel, rapping about former WWE champions and basically saying that I'm going to beat Brock. He doesn't beat Brock. He doesn't actually win a singles title until Mania 20, I think it is, with Big Show. And then Mania 21 is where John Cena gets his first WWE Championship after defeating JBL. So there we go, just a little bit of that for you. So our next matchup is the Raw it's the Raw semi-main event. It's the 6-man tag with Triple H, Chris Jericho, and Ric Flair taking on Kevin Nash, Shawn Michaels, and Booker T. Let's get to our 6-man tag. So we just had our semi-main event being the 6-man tag, and this was entertaining. You have Jericho and Shawn, who faced at WrestleMania. You have the return of Kevin Nash and Triple H. You have Ric Flair and Booker T. And they all just go, fuck this shit, we're all going in and having a fight. Which is near the end of the match itself, actually. They just go, fuck it, we're all fighting across the arena. But it's entertaining. Like, Sean sells so fucking well in 2003. Like, he did until, like, he retired. He does a damn good job at selling for Jericho, for Triple H, and for Flair. Booker T gets in, does does one of the hot tags. Kevin Nash comes in, does one of the hot tags. Basically, Triple H and Kevin Nash Triple H doesn't want to fight Nash, but Triple H does, Kevin Nash does, and basically it's just, it finally happens, and it's like, yes, kick that man's head in, which is a sentence I never thought I'd say in my life, but it's one of them. So yeah, it's weirdly good. It's a fun little 6-man tag. It's entertaining. It furthers the feud for Kevin Nash and Triple H. It furthers the feud going into SummerSlam this year with the Elimination Chamber, and it's just a good all-round fight, basically. This is what it is. They pair off, it's Shawn and Flair, Booker T and Jericho, and Kevin Nash and Triple H, all like in different parts of the area, just battering each other. So yeah, it's a good little fun matchup. We have a update on Rey Mysterio. They're showing what happened between Mysterio and Big Show after the choke slam. They grabbed him and just smacked him into the fucking ring post. Jesus Christ, that still looks bad. Even to this day, it looks bad. But it's again, it's, Ray is okay. He's fine. He's going to be taken to the local medical facility because, you can't say hospital in WWE this time for safe. I think Vince said it was something to do with safety concerns, if I recall, back in the day. So yeah, it's one of them. It's a really, it's a sombering moment because Big Show's basically just like this big burly bastard. And he's just like, yep, we're just going to carry on, and I'm going to beat up the little guy. Ha, ha, ha. You know, kick him while he's down and throw him into a ring post, basically. So we are going to be moving on with our main event of the evening. It is Goldberg, who is making his debut in WWE, his debut match, actually, taking on The Rock. Let's get to this one. So we just had Goldberg versus The Rock. This was... there was a lot of stalling in this match, I'm not gonna lie. Rock tried to build Goldberg up. He did try his best. It failed just a smidgen. It failed. But at the end of it, it was a good matchup. It was entertaining. But Goldberg basically just hits, you know, 2 spears, jackhammer, 1, 2, 3, gets the win. What did I think of the show overall? It's not bad. Like, it's not a bad show. It's on Netflix if you want to check it out. You know, it's on Netflix if you can. You know, if you have it, check it out. If you think it's a fun, you know, if this review has tantalized you to go and watch it, definitely go check it out. So next week, the next episode of Resident Evil will be dropping. It's episode 8 of Resident Evil 8. I'll have a link right there for it when it's live. And also I will have the Elimination Chamber review right there if you want to go check that out too. So with that being said, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next week for episode 10 of the Classic Wrestling Series Season 4. TTFN. Ta-ta for now.